Here we are at Pickerel Point, neighborhood playground in the Clintonville Park system. And like I said in the other video, I want everyone to come here and hopefully enjoy what these places have to offer with some trail hiking today. And we're gonna backtrack a little bit from the playground area here, which I'll show around for a little bit. It's one of the playgrounds that I personally grew up with. It's updated a little bit. It used to have a tire swing, like old school tire swing and tetherball and some other sort of stuff. And this basketball hoop up here is original. And I'll tell you a little bit about something else that's special down here that a long time ago, whenever I was a child, built with some of my friends. It's still around. I might as well just give you the tour of it right now. It's back here. We built ourselves a little bike park so that we could BMX in the middle of the trail system, and it kind of got incorporated into the hiking trail a bit here. But this trail down here, this berm over here, and yeah, we did get in trouble with the police for building this, but it's a little bit overgrown because it's been about 18 years since we built it. It's a little bike park area that we did. We came out here with all the shovels and all of our rakes and gravel rakes, and we cleared up all these trees and these little brush pile things, and we completely came around from the trail over here and incorporated it into the park system impromptuly. Like I said, we did get in trouble with the police a long time ago for building such a nice little attraction. So if anyone wants to come here and update it, please feel free to come and enjoy the bike trails that we built back here for everyone's enjoyment, especially the neighborhood kids. So I might as well take you through all the bike trail. That's one up there. This one up over here, I think. It's been so long, it's overgrown. And over yonder is a different Pickerel Point spot that's connected to this park. But first we have to go back and hit the trail back here where it starts. Epic pine trees. And note, this area actually, despite having a lot of deer running through it, doesn't have many ticks or mosquitoes, thankfully. And it's in the back end of a little neighborhood. And my particular style for YouTube, whenever I watch these trail hiking videos, is that they don't have much talking inside them. But here I am blabbering on. So if I tend to trail off a little bit and kind of skip out on some of the detail around here, my apologies, but I want you guys to enjoy the hiking trails and hopefully come if you're within the area to spot and enjoy these. So this is the back entrance. It seems to be someone's driveway, but it's really not. This is back entrance to one of the trails over here. This is one of the ends of the mill pond, pickerel point, and pickerel is a type of fish. They do look like a small northern, and then the type of fish that you can catch out of this place is perch, smallmouth, largemouth, a lot of panfish like sunfish and crappie, bluegill, normal fish of Wisconsin. And then across the river over there, I'll be filming a trail. It's called the Seven Maples, and this is the other side of it. So, and it was drained about 2 years ago and refilled to get rid of a lot of the algae bloom. So, very shallow area, safe to swim in. If you dare. And it's really nice and beautiful out here. It's roughly about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not exactly looking at the clock right now. There's a little diversion over that way if you want to get closer to the river, but it's overgrown. There's the bike park again. Fun fact about this little post coming out of the ground over here. I accidentally knocked it over twice by kicking it because they didn't put any treated wood, and it rotted out the bottom. And it took them a long time to replace it, like a good 18 or so years. And because I did it twice back in my youth. And as you can see, whenever there's no motorized vehicles beyond that point, I kind of left a big opening. They didn't have side-by-sides back then, so oops. This is, I'll walk up over to the sign over here so everyone can see it. Because it's a system of 3 parks that connect into each other. And it used to have little pit stop trails to do exercises in, like pull-up bar, steps, push-ups, sit-ups station, and some other sort of cool things, but they've decided to get rid of that here in Clintonville and replace it with nothing, which I hope they bring it back, but I don't think we'll ever see that, just like we won't see the Rendezvous Days Festival for all the people that come in from the Mountain Men festivals and start campfires and stuff like that down in Olin Park with the Historical Society, or just like how they got rid of the what the hell is it called? Got rid of the Civil War reenactment. I lose my words sometimes. It's a weird thing that I got. So, don't kill me over it. We'll go up here on this side of it. There's 2 of these. Clintonville has also taken its time to get rid of the Pizza Hut because it was embezzling money. They've gotten rid of the laundromat slash Family Dollar on one end of town, which doubled as a small group of apartment buildings and a thrift store. And now everybody on that side of town has to go to the other side of town and instead of saying stay up there. And it was a popular location to grab a soda or 2 out of the vending machine without having to take a mile hike. But outside of that, this place is still pretty beautiful with the park systems they got. there. I also got to watch out with the locals because they're all Karens whenever it comes to seeing a video camera, because I don't even want to get into that subject right now. I'm gonna film them quick so that they don't complain about it, because this whole thing's about the trail walk video. You got another dock up over here with some people enjoying their fishing. Let's see if we can get down close to the river or mill pond, or those two of them. Down over this way. And now we know why the mill doesn't get delivered on time. And yes, it does need to be cleaned up. There's a little bit of water back there, but it's inaccessible. So there must be some good fish back in there. It needs some major cleaning up. And please excuse the shakiness of the camera. I'm using a selfie stick and my cell phone. There's two ways to go about this part of the trail. You can either decide to go down that street and go around the front of the house, because this gravel trail didn't exist for a long time, and they just kind of half-assed the location, so it's tilted a little bit towards the river and underneath a whole bunch of trees. But this has saved this lady's backyard. I'll show you. This is where the trail starts getting a little bit more mosquito filled, but it's only because it's dense woods, sort of, and doubles as people's backyards. But that's the other trail. If you want to go in the front of the house, come around the other side of the street and come back down this way. It's a little bit overgrown, so feel free to bring whatever you need to, slice on through it. I actually got addicted to watching these trail videos, and I don't know what keeps sounding like a phone going off in here, but it's kind of scary. But YouTube is full of these videos taking walks through tons of Japanese trails going through the countryside. That needs to be fixed. And I figured, well, since I'm kind of the only person I know in the Clintonville area that remotely enjoys anything Japanese, I figured I'd follow in the footsteps of all these expats and kind of see where I could find all these different trails that I could walk down in the little corner of Wisconsin that I live in, of America. And hopefully I can get to a lot of them this summer while we have some nice weather. We'll go down this way first, and then I'll come back up and around to the other trail. We got some beautiful mountain grass around here. All right. Now we're over at the wayside, and I'm gonna go back around the other trail. Before I show you the fun little park that we have going on here. And Wisconsin is littered full of nice hiking trails. There's High Cliff in Green Bay State Park, Heman Falls outside of Pella, which has over 3 miles of trails. Hartman Creek in Wapaka, which has a lot of trails going around some of the chain of lake, along with bike and mountain bike trails, fat tire bike trails, and some other nifty places that I can't think of right now. Here we are. We're gonna go through the other loop again. And there's also a nice little swimming hole up over in Leopolis. And this part of Wisconsin has some of the smallest towns. Big Falls has an occupation of 80 residents living in it, with 4 bars that you can entertain yourself in, with a couple of hiking trails out towards that direction to look at the big waterfall. And then right next door to it is Little Falls, which is unincorporated and I believe has a population of 2. And is right on the other side of Big Falls. There's a pizza cutter business inside Big Falls that's really popular with this area because they make the big one cut across pizza cutters out of the sheet metal, and they stick the wood handles on it and they embroider it with people's names and designs and whatnot. So if anyone watching this wants to check them out, you can do so. And then for those wondering on whenever I do post this video how to pronounce the last name that I got, it's Eisch, E-I-S-C-H, and they're the family of Eisches from Germany. Is glass blowers, have a business that's been going 300 years strong with making champagne flutes, gold embroidered champagne flutes, and whiskey glasses, and porcelain, china, along with a few other things. They make fancy cookware or dishware, I mean. And anyone wanting to figure that out, look up the Eisch glass making company in Germany. Not exactly sure what the website is. It'll pop up if you search that. Over here we have the sledding hill for winter that all the kids like to come over to. And then down here we have Matthew's Supper Club sitting across the way. So anytime after 4 p.m. people can come to a fine dining experience right here on the outskirts of Clintonville. And another cool thing about this park, whenever I get over to it, I'll show you, because up in those woods used to be a lot of berry bushes for like raspberries, blackberries, boysenberries, the ones that look all alike and stuff like that. And they used to be all up on the hill back here behind the sign as well. This is also where they park the seaweed dredger to clear out all the algae bloom. So yeah, up on that hill back there behind the portal potty, straight back, used to be a big old berry bush and stuff. And we used to come down here every single summer and pick a whole bunch of them, bucket loads, practically for free. And this is the spot wherever you could catch the most perch, mud puppies, and some other sorts of cool fish. Over there is some more largemouth, smallmouth bass, and a ton of panfish in here. On the dock. And that pretty well concludes this section of trail over here. If anyone is wondering, yes, this is a fantastic hill to bomb your bicycle down in the summertime whenever you're a bored kid looking for fun. See you later.